Hello, Trending with Tressie followers. I know that it's been about 10,000 years since my last video, but I was challenged for this beauty and fashion blogger tag where they ask a bajillion questions that I'm going to give you a rambling long answer that probably doesn't make sense. There's a reason why we haven't done videos much here. I'm instructed to not retire, so that's an even more fun treat for everyone because I'm used to writing my answers and really thinking about them and all of that. So it's going to be interesting to think on my feet. I'm going to pass a few. I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay, shall we? I think we shall. First question. What is your favorite brand of makeup? Right. I think it depends on your purpose and really what the question is here. If you're asking my personal makeup brand favorite, for myself to use daily, for sure, I use mostly Aveda. I have really crazy sensitive skin, and that's a product line that doesn't irritate it and looks beautiful, and I feel like I'm putting good quality ingredients on my skin. For editorial purposes, I use a little Aveda, but I end up using a lot of like Bobbi Brown is my favorite like concealer palette. Makeup Forever, I probably use the most of. I shouldn't have sat by a window. Sorry. Oh, NYX is another really fun one that you can get at Ulta. It's a little more accessible, a little more affordable, and they have amazing like matte lip colors. They have great concealer palettes as well. I can tell that there's a difference in the quality of the ingredients on my skin than say Aveda, but yeah. Next question. We're taking too long. There's a lot. What's your favorite skincare product? Lord have mercy. I have to choose one. Have you seen my skincare routine? It's ridiculous. Actually, the most life-changing skincare thing I added was using a Clarisonic, like skincare brush for cleansing. That would be the most life-changing thing you could add to your skincare routine. But if that's not really the question, it's kind of a tie. Skin refiner, Tourmaline, I think it's just Tourmaline skin refiner. It's like an exfoliant. That's my favorite product that's kind of tied with the Honest Company Healing Balm. That's like saving grace in Minnesota. Solta. All three things just you should get. You should have and use. You're welcome for that. Next. Stuck on an island and could bring only 3 beauty products, what would they be? It's kind of generic. I feel like so many people get asked that question. Probably nothing, because I'd be on a freaking stranded island and I would be trying to survive and get off the island or eat or not die or stay warm or whatever. Don't think that I would freaking care what my eyebrows looked like, and I sure the hell wouldn't care what my hair looked like. So I'm gonna say nothing. Probably sunscreen, because this would burn fast. Lip balm, so my lips don't bleed. That's it. And something I could eat. Next. What is your favorite makeup store or website? Mercy. I don't know. All of them. They all serve different purposes. It's hard for me to pick one. I really do recommend establishing a relationship with makeup artists, whether that be at a salon or, you know, a makeup studio or a makeup counter somewhere or at Sephora or wherever that may be. But if you can establish a relationship where they know your skin, they know your style, I feel like that's really beneficial. And when new colors or products come out that would work for you, they can recommend it. Just someone that you can trust. So go find that person. Otherwise, if you're just totally starting from scratch, I personally kind of like going into Ulta. And they're people that work there are friendly too and knowledgeable, but you can kind of go in there and shop on your own, and they're probably not gonna bother you as much. Or, but if you really needed some help on product comparison and all of that, they might, not know quite as much as Sephora. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Ooh. I don't know anybody get me mad at me. But I mean, that's just what I've experienced. But I don't really go looking for help all much. I'm kind of a figure it out yourself kind of gal. Okay, next. There's a lot of makeup questions. What tips would you give away to new fashion or beauty writers? It's a whole nother video, I feel like, because that's could really go on and on. Any favorite books you'd recommend? Mine that I'm writing, if it ever gets done. But until then, I don't really have any favorite fashion or style books. I would say I love coffee table books, so I get a lot of like, if I would have read the questions or if I was able to do that, I would show you. I have them around here. But like designer, like coffee table books, I guess I would describe them. Not really lookbooks, but just, autobiographies or just a collection of their work or whatever it may be. Alexander McQueen is one of my favorite books. Large, just beautiful, just shows his life's work and just his story, and those are all very interesting to me. So if you're talking like die-hard fashion lovers out there, just do like an Amazon search for designer books or books about designers, books about fashion, and there's so many. Like I couldn't even name all of them. For makeup or beauty related, there's Making Faces is probably my favorite makeup book. It's a really good one. You're right. Next question. What is your favorite foundation? Lordy. No, I'm saying a lot. That's like, what else would I say when I'm thinking? I don't know. I'll think of another sound effect for you. That's really hard. And again, are you asking me for me personally, or that I just love in general? Because you can't, again, pick one, because I would pick a different one for every skin type, or, so and they're all from different brands. So I would need a more specific question to fully answer that in the best of my ability. But for myself, it depends on the season, as here in Minnesota, it's just seasons are changing. And if I'm traveling somewhere warmer, I would pick something different, and so on and so forth. But for the most part, I end up using the Aveda Tinted Moisturizer for my everyday kind of looks. And then there's a yellow-based concealer from Mirabella that I use for my eyes and such. And then I usually just use a powder. Like, I really have been obsessed with the Physicians Formula Ageless translucent powder. I don't know, it kind of has like a shimmering effect and makes you look dewy, and it's really light, but it gives you a little bit of coverage. So I've been using that for like a daily kind of look. But if I'm going to an event, or I know I'm going to be photographed or something like that, I'll do like a more heavier, like highlight and contour kind of full coverage effect, and I'll usually use like my Bobbi Brown makeup palette for that, and that has like the foundations and the concealers, and set it with like a high def powder by like Makeup Forever. Also, the banana powder from Ben Nye. If I'm in the summer and my skin's oily, I'll use that. 2 cents. Alright. Next question. I feel like, aren't people getting bored? Like, who wants to watch this? I'm already bored. So there's people that do. And if you don't, then you've already stopped watching. So really, who cares? What do you like most about being a beauty / fashion blogger / writer / blogger? That is a lot of slashes. I do really enjoy writing. I do really enjoy talking about my passion and about my knowledge. I think that I'm just rambling and that's just boring to watch videos. But I like reading short, articles. That's why I do more of that. Like top 5 things, top whatever. Like quick, yep, knowledge, got it, great. My favorite thing is just sharing that passion within me or that knowledge that I have with others, so they might not have to, struggle through and try 20 different products to find the right fit for their skin, or someone that's just so, I don't know how to make that trend work. I just enjoy helping people, I guess. At the end of the day, I enjoy inspiring others, and I'm obsessed with like trends, new trends. It's always changing, always searching for something new. It keeps me engaged and not bored, where I love high fashion and I love it for the artistry, and the artist in me loves makeup for those purposes, and those are things I'll always do. But as far as Trending with Tressie goes on the website, I do put a very heavy focus on obviously trends, and I think that fuels me to not get bored and not kind of get complacent, because it's always changing. There's always something new to write about, and it's always in the realm of what I love, and it's just fun for me to share that with people that maybe wouldn't know that otherwise. And for the people that do follow current trends and are very much like that, it's just kind of a place for them to go that it's all in one spot. Like, let's talk fashion, let's talk beauty, let's talk luxury, let's talk high-end artistry, couture designers. Let's just talk about all of that. And here's an online store that you can buy it at. So that's my favorite thing, I guess, just sharing my passion and just igniting that fire within maybe someone that lost that or didn't have it to begin with, and they went to Trending with Tressie and was inspired to step out of their comfort zone and try a new trend. I guess that's why I do what I do. Rambler. Okay, kids, I think we've had enough fun for today. There's several more questions left to this challenge, but I think we've all had enough. Perhaps I will do another one or finish these some other time. I don't know. Less is more sometimes. Less is more. Hope that I somehow inspired someone. I don't know that if I did or even educated you, but hopefully I entertained you a little. So have a wonderful day, and until next time.